Morning guys, I'm Gav. This is Valley's Tarantulas. Welcome back to the channel guys. Second and foremost, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. We've just hit 730 subscribers. Mind blowing. Right guys, today's video, a bit of a different one. I had a phone call off a friend the other day. Basically, long story short, I don't want to go into it too much. He, as you all know, we've had some seriously bad weather in this country the last couple of weeks. Being in Wales, it does rain a lot here anyway. His house flooded. Now I know the chap, he's a lovely guy. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody at all. Now he had a couple of teas, a few snakes. He did lose a few snakes to the flood. The tarantulas, obviously, they were in plastic tubs. They were lucky he came downstairs into his living room and they were literally floating around the living room. He rehoused them himself then, and I've, obviously because his house is absolutely destroyed, love him, I've taken them off him on the full thing of as soon as he gets himself back on his feet and everything sorted, he can have them all back. I'm literally looking after them for him. So yeah, like I say, I got home, he'd changed the substrates, I changed it again myself, to the stuff that I use, so I try to avoid a bit of mold and things. Yeah, so we'll show you the three, and we've got to rehouse one of them now, or at least get it out, sort this enclosure out and put it back in. I think Vivicin is fine, but you'll see. Yeah, right, so let's just go through it. They are absolutely crackers as well, guys. This is the first one. We all know what that is, the infamous Chromatopelma semipubescens. I don't know the sex of any of them or anything. Like I say, guys, I am literally just holding them for the chap. Who wouldn't wish that upon anybody, and I hope a speedy recovery for himself, and I hope he sorts it all out, which I'm sure he will. So yeah, one green bottle blue, decent size. Piece Asmite, decent size, and our little buddy back here was cleaning. Cute little cleaner. Obviously, the Hamori. Right, and the rehouse we're going to do, guys, is this one in here. Now, if you see this, Viv, you will notice that I use these. Where's it gone? There. I use these enclosures. Now, this enclosure is on this side. If you see the vent holes, the lid opens that way. Yeah. When he opened the door to the living room, this enclosure was actually floating, fully full of water. The tea, there's an OBT in here, and it was actually stood on the little bit of cork bark that's in there that you can just see there. He stood on the middle of that floating. So this is the only one he couldn't have time to sort out himself. Obviously, he had a lot to do. So yeah, we'll go to the toilet and we'll rehouse this one. It's grown on sling OBT. Basically, all I'm going to do, guys, is get it out of there, check everything's all right, and basically rearrange the enclosure with some new substrate and put it back in. So yeah, that's that, guys. I will see the in the shitter to do that. Yeah, and like I say, it's never a absolutely terrible reason to have transfers of somebody, to be honest with you. Ashley, man, everybody down in the comments, send Ashley some love. Yeah, so we're going to rehouse the OBT, and I'll see the in the shitter. Sweet! Right then, guys, here we are. In the shitter. The safest place to rehouse an OBT. Right. What I'm going to do as well is, this was the Chromatopelma semipubescens, or green bottle blue, that I picked up for a tenner. We're going to give that a spruce at the same time, beans right here. The OBT is there. Like I say, this enclosure's been knocked over, and yeah, this is going to be fun. So the plan is to get the OBT out first, and then we'll go from there. It's only a baby, so, well, this is only a baby. It's plonky on top of the Chromatopelma in a minute, like so. Sweet. 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 Right then, guys. Now, like I was saying in the room, this enclosure here is, as you can see the vent hole at the back? This enclosure should be that way up, yeah? That vent hole should be across the back. Now, see, I could just tip it up, but you can see, if you look, see how the soil was there? The OBT is here. Now, the problem we have is this lid opens this way, like so. So, catch cup at the ready. Shit, it's a bit big. You know. It's cool. Let's just open it and see what happens, is it? Come on, little guy. Where are you? This is
this was completely submerged in water. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, basically guys, I'm just holding the cup there a minute. I don't know where the tea is gone. But we will find out now, I'm sure. There he is, he's burrowed all the way down. Come on, fella. What are you doing? Right, he's right there, he is, guys. Right there, but he's actually head first into the soil, so. No, obviously this is an OBT, guys. These things move. If they like to move, it will move. Don't you worry about that. And it's moving the wrong way. Come on, now he's thread posturing. He's quite smashing the tongs. Come on. Starting to get my nerves on. Come on, let's go. Try that now. In the cup. Sorry, out of the cup. Sweet. There we go. Little mini me. It's only a baby, guys, but they can seriously run. As anybody who has no BT will know. Can we have a little ventral on it, maybe? Oh, maybe a female, guys. Might well be a female. Sweet. It is. Hello, little buddy. Right. I'm just going to plonk that the other side of you guys. Basically, guys, the water bowl I can see over there. Yeah, sweet, water bowl. I've made a mess. Get that out. Let's go get the hoover. The cork back, I can go back in. Basically the rest of this, guys, we're just going to bin. Oh, it's plant. Like I say, he was totally living in Europe before the, obviously before the devastation of the flood. Right. Right then, guys, I'll see you in a mo. I'm just going to set the enclosure up. Sweet. Right then, guys, here we are. The enclosure is basically, like I said, just put a couple of deep substrate in, put the cork bark back in. There isn't a hide in here. OBTs generally burrow. All the others I've had or have, if I put a burrow in, they don't use it. They just make someone else's. So I ain't gonna bother. Water bowl, it's all in there. Sweet. Right. Let's get this one back in here. This is going to be fun. And we'll look at the little fella before we go. And there he is, or she. Hopefully it's a he in a way, because I've got a female, but... Right, now how are we going to get you back in there? Change the plan then. Do it like that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit. Right. I'm coming in for you, and if you ain't coming out. No, go on out, in. Ledge. There we go, guys. One rehoused OBT. Let me just drop the door a bit quick. So obviously these things are seriously bad. There we go. Sweet. There's a little fellow. Hello. I will give these a little feed now when I get back to the room. It is feeding day. So sweet. Right then, guys. What we'll do now, we'll plop him there like that. We'll flip you, because you've been sat on, hey, the other one. Right then. Now this isn't going to be too fancy. Literally just, I'm more curious to see what's underneath. I'm sure the boy said he'd rehoused it, but I can't actually remember 100%, so let's have a little picture. It's on substrate, but we'll change it up. That's a female. That's the £10 chromatic palmer, and you will see what I see. Female, sweet. £10 female. Yeah, man. Let's plop her down over there. She's chilling. Right, let's have a look in here now. I'll put the water bowl in for now. Like you see, guys, oh, it's not too bad actually, guys. It's not too bad. I thought what it was. The reason I'm doing this is because the other tarantulas that I had before the chap rehoused them, they were kept on things like clay balls and stuff. Not the person I had them off wasn't keeping them on clay balls, but the person he bought them off. So I was just making sure that all is present in here. As you can see, it is. Something is there. It's that. You see that? Gives me other. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, that's a water bowl. I think. What the? Right, the lava me going back in, guys. I don't know what it is, to be honest, though. Just going straight into it. In the bin. Goodbye. Out of my house. Goodbye. Right, I'd like to keep a bit of this web, to be honest. Just to make it feel a bit more easy. But, look at it. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. There's all molts and everything here. This will make cleaned up for a while, guys. I'm not going to give it an actual deep clean on it, I guess. It's just to clean it out, see what's going on and put some fresh in now. And what I should do really is go and find something for anchor points, because we don't have any anchor points as of yet. One huge lump of sphagnum. I can go back in there. Right, let me go and see what I got in my room. I'll be back. Woo! Right, we're back. I found a hide. Well, sort of hide, but once again, all the other chromatopelmas I have do not use their hides at all. But there you go. So. Let's stick a bit of substrate in there, and what I've got is I can find one piece of cork back. So I snap it. I'll just put one there and one there. Like so, water bowl back in. Sweet. Right. What I will say, guys, when we, or I will, whoever, generally rehouse chromatopelma, they like anchor points or webs. This is why I've just placed these paid in. When I get to the pet shop next, I will buy some more. I thought I had some fake plant and that to put in here, but I don't. So, sorry guys, but that's generally how she is. Let's have a look at it from the top. It'll do, like I say, we got a burrow and it's fine. But bear in mind, she had no anchor points in there at all before just now, so. Let's just move you closer so you can get a bit of like that, is it? Down. Right down, my lovely little butt hair. Come on, there she is. Hello, lady. I'm just gonna give her a little tip. Come on. Come on. Okay, lady, you're not one to be tipped. What we do now, guys, just take our time. Like you say, and just use your tweezers and up and slowly, guys. It's all slow, slow, slow. There you go, guys. That is green bottle blue, and I've actually put her down on a lid. Chromatopelma, semipubescens, or the infamous green bottle blue. Rehoused, knows it. Right. Yes! Right, that's that done, guys. OBT in the green bottle blue. Bit of fun, rehousing. Once again, send your love to Ashley for me. We don't like having teas in these circumstances in my butt. I hope it all sorts itself out for you. And don't you worry about these, I'll look after these for you. Yeah, I've bought a webcam for the laptop, so I'll have a go to live in the week, I expect. A bit different because I'll be able to move you guys around in that. And that's that really, guys. So yeah, I'm Gav. This is once again the shitter. You guys are awesome.